Hello and welcome into another series preview video. Today's video will be on the Rangers and Capitals series that will be starting tomorrow, Sunday, April 21st at 3 p.m. In the top right, you can see I already have some videos out. I have a Winnipeg Avs series out. I got the Canes and the Islanders. I have the Bruins and the Maple Leafs as well, Lightning and Panthers. So I have 4 series videos out, this one being the 5th. I'm going to drop the Nashville-Vancouver one today as well. Tomorrow I'm going to drop the Stars in Vegas and Edmonton, LA, since those series don't start till late night on Monday night, actually. So a little bit of waiting time for those teams. But in the meantime, we are going to talk about the Capitals and the Rangers. Also, I will be dropping my bracket video today as well. So expect this video, the Nashville-Vancouver series, and then my bracket. So that's what you can expect today on this channel and going forward. Rangers Caps. So this is going to be one of the shorter videos because I think a lot of people are probably on the same wavelength I am, where they kind of look at Washington as it's cool that they got in. It was a good run they went on at the end of the season, but they're just not that good of a team if we're being honest. 18th in power play, 19th penalty kill, 28th in goals for, 16th in goals against. Like bottom of the half league stats in everything. The Rangers, on the other hand, top 7 in everything that you see listed there. The Rangers have the 5th best odds to win the Stanley Cup, only trailing the Oilers, Avs, Panthers, and Hurricanes, whereas the Capitals have the worst by a mile. They have triple the odds of the Islanders, who have the second worst odds. They have plus 15,000, Islanders plus 5,000. You'll see the Rangers are minus 450 to win this series. That is the biggest. The next biggest being the Carolina Hurricanes to beat the New York Islanders, which that series starts in about 2 hours. And it's just kind of one of those things where you see like a big talent gap between these teams, and the stats kind of show it. It's very clear. Leading scorer for the Capitals, Dylan Strome with 67. Ovechkin 65 and 79. Ovechkin's been better as of late. John Carlson, not the player he once was, still a good player. Tom Wilson coming back after being injured last year. Connor McMichael, a good young player, but probably not there to really bring the Capitals to that next level. Protas has been okay, and you see like all these guys, like their 6 leading scorers under 30 points. The Rangers have 10 players over 30 points, to give you an idea. And the top end of the Rangers is they have 1 star forward compared to the Capitals, who really don't have, I should say, superstar. Artemi Panarin's a superstar. So Ovechkin's a star. Mika Zibanejad's a star level player. Kreider scores at a star level pace, even though the name value isn't quite that high. That's kind of the difference here. Is you have kind of a mid-pack. You have one guy who can put the team on his back scoring-wise. Capitals don't really have that. And they also don't have the defensive depth that the Rangers have. The Rangers are out here with Adam Fox, Lindgren, Braden Schneider, Keandre Miller, Gustafsson, and Trouba. They have a very good defenseman on every pair. Trouba on the third pair. That's disgusting, to be honest, to have a player of that caliber that low in your lineup. It allows flexibility for the Rangers to run different players for different minutes. They don't have to heavily submerge Adam Fox in minutes. Like John Carlson is going to have to play half the night at a high level for this to be a competitive series, and I'm not sure he can do that anymore at the level he did in 2018 when he was the best defender on a Stanley Cup champion team. It's been 5-6 years since that. It's been a long time. This is an older Capitals team. There's no Nick Backstrom either. He's injured forever. You just look at it, there's not much to really be desired. Like, they would need Max Pacioretty to have a renaissance, Hendrix Lapierre to take a step forward, Dylan Strome to take a step forward, Sonny Milano to play good, Connor McMichael to become a number 1 scoring type center, Oshie and Ovi to turn back the clock a little. Their defense also has 2 injuries with Rasmus Sandin and Nick Jensen. They could use both of them back. It's just uphill sledding, like any way you look at the series. You look at goaltending. This is probably where you see the closest thing with these teams is the goaltending production. You can see Lindgren 9-11. You see Shesterkin 9-13. Record's going to be worse for Lindgren because he plays for a worse team. It's kind of a wash when you look at what Charlie Lindgren's done. Name value, you're going to jump on Igor to most likely perform. He's got more playoff experience, I believe, than Lindgren as well. So you're probably giving the edge to Igor just because you know what he can do. And this Rangers team is one that is looking to get over the hump. They've been close to being a very dominant playoff team in the past. They just kind of, I don't really know what it is with this team. I think it's a little bit of a issue with the mental thing for them. I think they get a little bit overrated, the Rangers, but I don't think they're underrated by any means or overrated, but like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people feel like this team should be more dominant than they are. I look at New York kind of as that tier below Florida and Carolina, kind of like the top of the next teams, which I think is where the odds have them. So maybe I shouldn't really be talking much about overrated, underrated. Maybe they're properly rated. We'll look at the last 20 games for these teams. You can see Artemi Panarin has been almost 2 points per game. Adam Fox over a point per game. Lafreniere, a point per game. It's good to see that. Trocheck's been playing well. Kreider almost a point per game. Zibanejad almost a point per game. The Rangers players have it going. And then you look in the Capitals, you see Ovi's up to a point per game, Dylan Strom's at a point per game, and then it's a big drop-off after John Carlson, and that's kind of the issue is Ovechkin isn't really a driver of play anymore. He's more of a finisher, as you can see by 15 goals to 7 assists, and Dylan Strom's been good, asked to do more than he should have to in this team. John Carlson has been playing good, but like you look, it's a big drop-off, and it really makes you wonder what you're going to get out of these players on the Capitals, or if it's going to be a quick 4-1 series. You look at special teams in the last 20. This is where I thought I might see something lean towards the Capitals because I had heard that their power play was clicking at a good rate, and it is. 26.5% is an elite power play. A lot of these power plays are kind of clicking if you see like anyone over 30%. That's ridiculous. Nashville, New York Rangers. New York Rangers are the top power play in the last 30 games, or last 30 days, month, whatever you want to call this. And you look at the penalty kill. Rangers are third in that. Caps are 20th in that in the last month. Last 24 games, 20 games, whatever you want to call it. So it's one of those things where anywhere you look for an edge for the Capitals, you will not find one. You won't find one statistically. I'm sure like if you really dug deep into the analytics, you can find something, but the Rangers just appear to be the better team at every level of play. That being said, I'm not really sure I'm going to pick the Rangers to go on a long run, but I think you'd be foolish to not think the Rangers are going to win this series. So this is going to be my shortest video just because I think it's pretty clear, cut, and dry here. I got the Rangers winning. And the big thing is last year, people were pretty high on the Rangers going to the playoffs. They met the Devils. I'd say the Devils last year are better than the Capitals this year. The Devils not being in the playoffs this year is kind of a shame because they look like an up-and-coming team, and then they just kind of flamed out this year. They need goaltending. But lost in the first round last year, lost in the conference finals 2 years ago. This Rangers team has experience. It could just be their year. I do like a few teams in the East better than the Rangers, but I don't think any of us would be shocked to see the Rangers go on a run to the conference finals, maybe even the finals. That being said, Rangers, I'm going to go in 4. I'm going to be bold here. I don't like predicting sweeps, but I really just don't have the faith in the Capitals. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my insight, even though it's quick, pretty clear, cut, and dry. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel to see my future videos, hit the subscribe button. Be on the lookout for the other 2 videos I put up today. Hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day.